It is deadline day.
All my messages to Tottenham today, back Antonio Conte.
Do Arsenal want to let him go? Yes. Does he want to leave Arsenal? Yes. Do Barcelona want him? Yes.
Where do you want me?
A fairy tale return to football has been confirmed because Brentford have signed Christian Eriksen.
I can't wait to get started, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon.
He says he's not concerned about having this defibrillator fitted.
He will get a standing ovation at every single Premier League ground that he goes to this season.
Big developments at Newcastle.
Newcastle have had an offer accepted by Stade Reims for Hugo Ekitike.
Oh, this is fantastic, man.
In the last few seconds, that has changed because medical now. Everton are close to signing him on loan.
Rodrigo Bentancur will be doing his Tottenham medical in Uruguay.
Newcastle are closing in on a loan deal for Aston Villa left-back Matt Targett.
Lyon is the likely destination for Tanguy and Ndombele.
Dejan Kulusevski, he is here in the UK.
You completely distracted me. I was thinking of a James Bond 007 gag there.
The situation with Fabio Carvalho, as I understand it, is this. Liverpool have bid £5 million for the player.
Geraint, as far as your James Bond jokes go, never say never again, OK? Hey, you can still do it at some stage. Oh, no. Burnley have signed the Wolfsburg striker Wout Weghorst.
Big news, and I mean big. He's 6'6".
Scoring goals, that's my biggest quality.
I think he will fit in right well, especially how Sean Dyche sets his team up.
If somebody wants to find 39 candles on a cake before the end of the day, then I'd be very grateful indeed.
Stamford Bridge, SW6, all pretty quiet at the moment.
Another line to bring you from Sunderland as well. Jermain Defoe's move to the club is close.
If Jermain Defoe returns to Sunderland, I will get #transfer talk tattooed on my body.
Whoa.
Oh.
Everton have confirmed that Frank Lampard is their new manager.
It's a huge honour for me to represent and manage a club with the tradition, the size of Everton Football Club. I can't wait to get started.
The more you see him, the more you like him. He's just a very likeable man.
I hope it works out for him, because being a former player and an England legend and stuff like that, I think it can put a lot of pressure on him.
Barcelona and Arsenal are in advanced negotiations over a straight loan deal to take Aubameyang from the Emirates to the new camp.
The player has arrived 1 hour ago to Barcelona's airport.
Aubameyang is ready to take a medical if and when this deal is agreed.
Will they be able to match the kind of wages that Aubameyang has been getting here at Arsenal?
The latest we have is from the Arsenal side of things. They've told us that they are surprised that he's arrived in Barcelona at all.
I think he's just gone over there. He's got nothing to lose, has he? What's he got to lose? If he doesn't go, he's going back to Arsenal and he's going to pick up big wages for the next 6 months.
Well, the big news here is that Aaron Ramsey could be a Rangers player by the end of the day.
Bad news for Celtic, brilliant news for Rangers.
Calvin Phillips got a train to London yesterday, but it was to see a specialist about his hamstring injury and not signed for West Ham.
It's a signing for Manchester City, that of Julian Alvarez, a fee of €17 million. Very, very talented young player. He will stay on loan at River Plate in Argentina until the summer.
Got some breaking news coming from Tottenham and a possible move for Dele Alli.
That, of course, would be a permanent transfer, given the fact that Everton already have their loan allocation all taken up.
Making runs from deep and scoring goals, and I think that's what Frank sees in him. He sees a bit of him in him, and he's going for him. If you can get Dele Alli doing that, I think he would be the signing of any window.
Tanguy and Ndombele has been announced by Lyon. Now we understand that it's in the form of a loan.
And I do hope Spurs have got the receipt for that, because, I mean, he's Tottenham's record signing and he's going back to Lyon.
We now know that a deal to take Aubameyang from Arsenal to Barcelona looks in major doubt.
Your thoughts on the fact that it might have broken down and that Aubameyang was visiting family out in Barcelona?
Oh, it's fun for an hour and a half, wasn't it? I suppose it filled some time.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing, especially when you've got to go back to your respective club and then you're going in the dressing room. The banter must be unbelievable.
Personal terms have now been agreed. We know that Dan Burn is a Newcastle boy, so I'm sure this is a dream move for him. Tottenham have now announced the signing of Rodrigo Bentancur from Juventus.
He needs to be stimulated, and Antonio Conte is the right man to refresh
Bentancur. Hugo Ekitike, who we've been speaking about all day today, he will not be moving to Newcastle.
We obviously had Frank Lampard drive past us today. We've had Donny van de Beek drive past us, and we're wondering now when Dele Alli is going to drive past us.
Breaking news to bring you, and Kulusevski has joined from Juventus to Tottenham.
Cristiano Ronaldo on the record saying that this is a really exciting player with a hell of a lot of potential.
What I'm hearing from the Barcelona end is that Chelsea are now front of the queue, if indeed is a queue, to sign Ndombele.
To Germany, the transfer deadline is about to close. They've got 9 minutes to go.
Honestly, it was very quiet in the Bundesliga.
As it stands, the most likely thing to happen is Jesse Lingard staying at Manchester United.
I'm a West Ham fan, and I'd love to see him back at West Ham.
Whilst Villa still have an interest in Yves Bissouma, they were satisfied that the price was too high. They may well go back for him in the summer.
Chelsea have made a late move for the Barcelona forward Ousmane Dembele.
Now I'm hearing it's beginning to look a bit less possible.
You know how we haven't spoken about? Brighton. Well, they've completed a deal.
They've reinvested some of that money that they've got from Dan Burn, around £6 million on Dennis Undav.
His own version of the Peter Odemwingie moment was Arsenal's striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang today. Geraint Hughes is at the Emirates with the latest.
The Barca president, Joan Laporta, quoted this evening in the Catalan press as saying,
"It seems we are going to do it."
If Aubameyang does go, have they got time to get someone?
It's not looking likely, is it? It's going to have to be quick or a deal that's already done.
Tottenham have just announced that Giovanni Lo Celso has joined La Liga side Villarreal on loan for the rest of the season.
It was on, it was off, it was on, it was off. Now it is well and truly on.
Barcelona have agreed a deal with Arsenal to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
No fee, but Arsenal will make that saving of around £25 million.
Donny van de Beek will now play for Everton on loan for the rest of the season.
I think I can help the team.
Everton will pay his full wages. That's probably why they got him ahead of Crystal Palace and Valencia.
Aaron Ramsey is now a Rangers player. He says, "I am really pleased to be joining a club like Rangers."
Trust me, once he walks out in front of those fans, he will understand the size of that football club.
Sorry, Becky, I can't see the lights coming through from Boydie's teeth from that grin.
Go on, Bridgie boy.
Crystal Palace have made the Jean-Philippe Mateta deal permanent.
No, I'm told it's for £9 million.
Welcome back, Christian Eriksen. It is great to have you back.
What a day it's been.
What a day.
It's been jolly great to have you all along here. So
Obviously.
just before you go, deal of the window, do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to say, and being an ex-Birmingham fan, it won't go down well, but I'd have to say Philippe Coutinho. I think bringing him back would be an excellent signing for Aston Villa.
OK. You've got to be quick.
Well, I'm going to go for Newcastle and Bruno Guimaraes. Hopefully I've pronounced that properly, but I think there's a lot of big clubs looking at him as well, so I think he's a real coup.
We know what he's going to say. We don't have to go to him, do we?
Forget him.
It's fine. Good night. Good night, Vienna. Good night, everybody. Aaron Ramsey, Glasgow Rangers. Let's move on. Good night, everybody.
Thanks very much. Shake off my shoes back. Thank you. Thank you. Next, we're going to round up the full story of Deadline Day.
Did anyone borrow